The essence of philosophy is that a man should live, that his happiness shall depend as little as possible on external things. Epictetus. For the serious seeker of strength, for the individual committed to forging an indomitable physique, this ancient wisdom holds a profound truth. We are here to dissect a fundamental question in pursuit of physical mastery. Can you truly train hard, achieve that transformative intensity without the ever-present spotter, the external motivator, the so-called training partner? Let's dispense with the sentimental notions, the comforting crutches of conventional gym wisdom. You are here for results, unadulterated, undeniable progress. And the question that often lingers, whispered in the weight room shadows, is this: can you truly train hard, achieve that threshold of transformative intensity without the ever-present spotter, the external motivator, the so-called training partner? The ancient philosopher Epictetus understood a fundamental truth that resonates deeply with this pursuit. The essence of philosophy is that a man should so live that his happiness shall depend as little as possible on external things. Apply this wisdom to the iron game, and the answer becomes strikingly clear. True training intensity, the kind that forges real and lasting strength, is not a borrowed commodity. The answer, rooted in the irrefutable principles of exercise physiology, is a resounding yes. To suggest otherwise is to fundamentally misunderstand the very nature of muscular stimulation and the locus of true training intensity. We are not merely lifting weights. We are conducting a precise, high-stakes experiment on the human musculature. And in our findings, we are dismantling the dogma of partner dependency. Intensity is an internal matter. Consider the fundamental mechanism of muscle growth. It is a closed-loop system, driven by the stress we impose internally. We challenge the muscle fibers, creating micro-trauma. This triggers a cascade of physiological responses: the release of growth factors, the synthesis of new proteins, the neurological adaptation that allows for greater force production. These are intrinsic processes, orchestrated by the body's own remarkable machinery. They do not inherently require an external force to initiate. Arthur Jones, the mind behind Nautilus, further solidified this understanding. His focus was on isolating and maximally loading target musculature through meticulously designed equipment. His emphasis was on direct work, on pushing yourself to the point of momentary muscular failure, where the internal signals for adaptation are undeniably triggered. The machine provides the resistance, your will provides the intensity. The counter-argument often arises, but what about forced reps, negatives? While it's true, a partner can assist with these advanced techniques, to claim they are essential for hard training is a fallacy of convenience. Ingenuity can bridge this gap. Think intelligently. On a unilateral exercise, the non-working limb can provide assistance for forced reps. For negatives, controlled eccentric lowering, focusing on resisting the weight for a prolonged duration, can be performed with unwavering focus. Take concentration curls and dumbbell laterals, for example. The body itself can become the intelligent partner, providing leverage or controlled resistance. And let us be unequivocally clear on the measurement of intensity. Forget arbitrary percentages of some theoretical maximum. There are only two measurements of intensity you can measure accurately: 0% and 100%. When you are giving absolutely everything, when you reach that point of momentary muscular failure, where another repetition is physically impossible with correct form, you have reached 100% internal intensity. A partner might coax an extra, potentially form-compromising rep, but the true growth stimulus lies in that initial self-driven push to your absolute limit. It is this breaching of the threshold of intensity that dictates adaptation. Whether you cross that threshold solo, driven by an unyielding internal command, or with the fleeting assistance of another, the physiological response remains the same. The body responds to the demands placed upon it, not the source of the final push. Yes, there are nuances. Advanced techniques can be employed more readily with a skilled partner, but the foundation of hard, effective training, the relentless pursuit of momentary muscular failure, is an intensely personal endeavor. It resides within your neurological drive, your pain tolerance, your unwavering commitment to pushing beyond perceived limitations. The iron whispers only to those who listen with intent. It responds to effort, to focus, to the unwavering will to push beyond comfort. The presence or absence of another individual is immaterial to this fundamental equation. True training intensity is not a borrowed commodity. It is forged within. Embrace the solitude, cultivate the inner drive, and unlock your ultimate potential. The only partner you truly need in the iron game is the unyielding force of your own will. Let's be brutally honest. The reliance on a training partner can often mask a deficiency, a lack of internal fortitude, a subconscious reluctance to truly delve into the pain zone where real progress resides. It's easier to defer that final, agonizing rep to someone else's encouragement, to rely on their assistance rather than confronting your own perceived limits. But the body doesn't recognize external motivation as a primary driver for growth. It responds to the physiological stress you independently impose, the neurological pathways that dictate muscle fiber recruitment, the metabolic stress that triggers hormonal responses. These are activated by your own volitional effort, your own internal command to push beyond the comfortable. In the solitude of your training, there is a unique opportunity for introspection, for a deeper connection with your body's feedback. You learn to interpret the subtle nuances of fatigue, to recognize the precise moment of true muscular failure without external cues. This fosters a heightened sense of body awareness, a crucial element of long-term training mastery. Now let me be clear. A training partner can offer certain advantages. They can provide a degree of safety on maximal lifts, although proper spotting technique is paramount. They can offer a different perspective on form, and for some, the social aspect can enhance consistency. However, these are supplementary benefits, not fundamental requirements for hard, effective training. The core driver of progress remains your ability to generate maximal voluntary contraction, to push your muscles to the point where they can no longer overcome the resistance. This is an internal battle, fought and won within the confines of your own physiology and will. Modern exercise physiology reinforces this. Studies on muscle fiber recruitment patterns show that the final high threshold motor units, those responsible for the greatest strength and growth, are activated when you push to your absolute limit, regardless of whether someone is standing behind you. The metabolic stress that accumulates during intense effort, the signaling pathways that initiate muscle protein synthesis, these are direct consequences of your own output. Therefore, Let no one tell you that you are somehow limited in your pursuit of strength and muscle without a constant companion in the gym. The most powerful training partner you will ever have resides within you. Your determination, your focus, your unwavering commitment to pushing your own boundaries. Embrace the self-reliance. Cultivate the internal fire and forge a physique built on your own indomitable will. The iron awaits your solitary, focused command.